Now remember, there's been a Har Ghar Tiranga campaign that was initiated this time by the government at the centre. Across India, these are the visuals that have been coming in since the past few days. The 75th anniversary of the Independence Day celebration flavor has gripped the country. There have been, of course, annual usual celebrations every year. But this time, the union government's Har Ghar Tiranga campaign has been heightened with bike rallies like in Assam, where CRPF organized a rally, in Uttar Pradesh's Lucknow, where madrasa students and teachers also took out a rally after the Friday prayers. In Haryana, for example, there have been colorful visuals that have emerged. In Gujarat's Tapi River, water that was released from a dam lit in the colors of the national flag. And in the Kashmir Valley that we can see, Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha and local residents taking out a Shikara rally with the tricolour. But what has happened apart from these celebrations is that there's been also politics that's broken out. As the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign to mark country's 75th anniversary of the Independence Day is in full swing, there is a controversy as well, alleging, is there a forced hoisting of the national flag? That's what some of the opposition netas are alleging. The opposition has launched a scathing attack on Uttarakhand BJP chief Mahinder Bhatt for his remarks that country will not trust those who do not hoist the national flag this time. Earlier, the BJP state chief had sought photographs, record of the houses that choose not to hoist the tricolour. While former Uttarakhand Chief Minister Harish Rawat had replied to it saying nobody has the right to talk about fellow citizens' nationalism and patriotism, Party Chief Karan Mehra said it was RSS that did not hoist the national flag atop its own office for at least 51 years. And now jumping into this phrase, also PDP Chief from Kashmir Valley, Mehbooba Mufti, accusing the Bharatiya Janata Party of hijacking and politicizing the annual event of celebrations of India's Independence Day. Remember, there have been several leaders accusing the BJP of allegedly forcing people to purchase the flag. Like an example that emerged in Haryana's Karnal, where a ration depot holder was forcing people allegedly to purchase the national flag if they wanted the ration to be given to them. So it's become a big political showdown over the Tiranga campaign. Let's listen into all the reactions that have been coming.
मेरी समझ से किसी को भी किसी की राष्ट्रभक्ति और राष्ट्रीयता को टेस्ट करने का अधिकार नहीं है। राष्ट्रभक्ति उसका इतना सरल आकलन नहीं होना चाहिए और यदि भट्ट जी बहुत विनम्र व्यक्ति हैं, मैं बहुत विनम्रता से उनको सलाह दे रहा हूं, ऐसा आंकेंगे तो उनके अड़ोस पड़ोस में उनके आगे ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग दिखाई देंगे जिन्होंने वर्षों तिरंगे को अपने घर पर नहीं लहराया, अपने कार्यालयों पर नहीं लहराया।
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यकाल में लोगों की आर्थिक स्थिति में बड़ा बदलाव हुआ, बड़ी गिरावट आई। माननीय भट्ट जी, हम सब देश प्रेमी लोग हैं। यहाँ उत्तराखंड में रहने वाला, इन पहाड़ों में रहने वाले तमाम लोग देश से अगाध प्रेम करते हैं। और अगर आपको वास्तविक पता उन लोगों का चाहिए कि जो जानबूझकर घरों पर तिरंगा नहीं लगाते हैं, तो उनका पता नागपुर में आरएसएस का मुख्यालय है। आप वहां जाइए और वहां आपको उस मंशा के लोग मिलेंगे जो जानबूझकर राष्ट्रध्वज को अपने मकानों पर नहीं लगाते हैं।
So what is this politics that has been brewing over the Tiranga campaign one by one? For example, Harish Rawat was one of the first. He's a former Uttarakhand Chief Minister, senior Congress Neta. He said, nobody can test others' patriotism is what the opposition is alleging. The Bharatiya Janata Party, meanwhile, has politicized the Har Ghar Tiranga, says Mehbooba Mufti. It was the RSS that never hoisted the flag for 51 years, says Karan Mehra, who's the Uttarakhand Congress chief. Go to Nagpur to see who does not hoist the flag, said Ganesh Godiyal, former Uttarakhand Congress chief. All of this, remember, while there are people across the country who are willingly coming forth and supporting the government with regard to the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign, and the celebrations, of course, have gone to another level this time. Ankit Sharma now joins me from Dehradun because it was in primarily Uttarakhand where this political showdown had started from. Ankit, what is the current status right now? How are the politicians reacting to it? And importantly, what do you see on the ground? Are people themselves participating? Are there rallies being taken off? So do tell us about that, Ankit.
Yeah, there's a widespread campaign going on in Uttarakhand as well, and people are participating in huge numbers. There's a call from Prime Minister Modi as well as Uttarakhand leadership to every household that you can hoist the national flag at your house and show your patriotism. Pooja.
So Ankit, do tell us that unlike previous years, has there been any sort of heightened celebrations this time in Dehradun or in the state?
I'm sorry, could you please repeat the
Yes,
question?
Ankit, so compared to previous years with this specific initiative this time, have you seen that perhaps there's been a change this time with the celebrations?
Yeah, you can see that there's a spike in people's enthusiasm, and there are a lot of people participating in large numbers because the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign is widespread in the state, and everyone wants to participate. We can see the zeal among the residents in Dehradun and in remote areas as well, Pooja.